Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. What's going on? Tonight, I am too lazy to introduce myself, but I will say I am usually called the man in the chair. But as of tonight,
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
That's all I have to say about any of that. Live from the man cave, Leo, what's happening?
Get okay, my people. What's going on?
Where Brooklyn at? Big Chase.
What's good, folks?
So this is the Mancave101 Podcast. As per usual, we will be talking about spoilers, reported rumors, and news. There will be drinking. Leo will definitely be drinking and cursing tonight because I've seen some of the names on the Comic Corner. You can find us on YouTube, obviously, where you're watching us now, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. So let's kick it off with the Comic Corner. So Leo, take it away.
All right, everybody, take a sip. Let's start this shit off right.
Oh yeah, right. I always forget about the sip. Yes.
All righty. Our number one book is Venom number 12. This book has two variants. There's nothing new on it, but this is one of the first books that has Null in this kind of sword instead of the dark what is it called, the dark symbiote sword, but it's kind of it's well wrapped in red and it's all different with like a Carnage type of twist to it. All right, the artist is Brian Hitch. The writer is Ram V, and the cover artist is Ryan Stegman, which Stegman everybody knows, freaking one of the best artists out there, and he keeps killing it. And he's doing a lot of writing now, if you guys want to pick up some of his newer stuff. The next book that we have on the chopping block is Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Moon Knight.
Number 125 ratio. This book is going to reveal the prophecies of the Moon Knight and also fulfill most of the prophecies in the Moon Knight in the blood tie with Moon Knight and Khonshu. So it's going to. I think this is a limited. Yes, it is a limited series to 10 issues, and also, and it's also Spectre learns to talk more to Moon Knight and figure out how he issues and gets to suit faster and be more violent. So he's kind of losing a little bit of control. All right. So the writer on this book is Jed McKay. Okay, I got that one right. The cover artist is Bill whatever.
Bill Drake. That was not even. What was that attempt,
dude? I'm sorry.
I believe that's Sinkowitz.
I was gonna say Sinkowitz. Sounds right.
Sinkowitz.
Yeah,
Sinkowitz.
Shit, could be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh man.
Okay. All right. The next book that we have on the chopping block is Punchline. The Gotham game, number 1. This is the 1 in 100 ratio of this book. There's 4 other variants of this cover. The artist is Glebe Malinker.
Drink.
Yeah, that would be a drink, sir.
I believe that's Mancave.
How the hell? Okay,
I'm gonna
whatever.
say Mancave.
Mancave. Yeah, right. That not what Leo said. That's for sure. That we know.
Yeah, so definitely not what I said. But okay, so what is the next one? Oh, the writer is Tim Howard. The other writer is Blake Howard, and the cover artist is Mateos. I always get this name wrong. Manahani.
Close. Manhanini.
Mananini.
Manhanini.
Jesus Christ.
Told you Ali was going to be drinking tonight.
All right, the next book that we got, excuse me, is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. For all you Power Rangers fans, there's been a lot of talk in like the Power Rangers groups that they want them back in the big screen as a more adultish content for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Me, I wasn't a big fan, so care less. But they are talking about it. This is the 101 issue. There's nothing. The reason why we put this on here is because all the rumors that have been going around, because they want to get the show back on and adding 2 new Rangers, supposedly. Oh God, I'm gonna get this one so wrong. One of the artists is Simona. Whatever.
This man's not even trying tonight. He just gave up.
Like just drink shit.
I'm on 2 hours of sleep, people. I am on 2 hours of sleep. So
yeah, Simona Di Gian's Felix, I believe that is.
Oh Jesus. Oh my God. All right. The cover. Oh wait. The writer is Melissa Flores, and the cover artist is Mateos Manahini.
Ooh, look at the brain on Leo.
Look at the brains. Like it was
Look at
just
the
on the
brain
last
on
time.
Leo. Ooh, snap, son.
Dude, I've been 2 hours of sleep. Okay, people forgive me. The next book that we have is our hot cover of the week. It is Miles Morales, number 1. You also get a great shot of Miles right there.
I was about to say, I just don't like this angle. I'm not hating on the cover, but I'm just not liking the angle that we have Miles,
Great artwork, but he definitely could have did something else with that. And I really,
Yeah. So the cover artist is John Gang, and the release date is 12/7/22. And
that's Jiang.
Jiang?
John Jiang.
That
whole White Claw is gone.
That's definitely gonna get some sleep tonight. That's for sure.
Dude, that's what I'm drinking. I need to sleep.
He's definitely gonna get some sleep tonight.
This is a variant cover, and this book is from Big Time Collectibles. You can find it on their page right now. Like I said, this book is not coming out until December. I suggest you get it now because you can actually CGC it now, a blue label, but they're trying to do a special event for the cover artist to come in and sign the books. And this does it for the Comic Corner. Also, like we always say, support your habit and support your addiction with your local comic book shops. Please support your local comic book shops, and that does it for the Comic Corner. And
the 2-minute warning is here, and he just wants you to keep drinking. So I
keep drinking, my dude.
I'm gonna keep drinking. Believe me, I need sleep. I really need sleep.
So we are finished with the Comic Corner, but before we move on to nerdy news and rumors, deep in the heart of Texas.
Uh-oh.
I want problems always.
There he is. Wendeezy. Welcome on.
Woo-hoo. Boys, I tried to tell my horse get in the right road. It just took me left. So turn right. Damn horse. I'm telling you. Got me late for everything.
Wendell plays Red Dead Redemption every day, just in real
Yes.
life.
You know it.
All right,
All
I've already been drinking about 6 drinks already.
Oh
Six-
man, come on,
Yes,
bro.
yeah, it's one of those days, bro.
Yeah.
One of those days. All right.
Good job on sourcing those comics, guys. Good job.
All right,
Oh,
drink
yeah.
up for the next bit of the news. Starting
Let's
off the
go.
news.
Let's go.
Oh, that's going good.
Ooh, that's a bit strong. Oh, good lord.
All right, we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off on the good foot because I got some beef.
We got good
All
feet.
right,
We got
I got beef in hand.
Always.
Tell him why
All
you
right.
mad, son.
All right, we're gonna start it off with some good news. Like I said, Spider-Man: No Way Home has won the Best Superhero Film Award at the 50th Saturn Awards. Okay.
And it should.
I
it
was
should.
gonna say it should.
And it should.
I mean, listen, it came out before Wakanda Forever, so by default,
yeah.
by default,
So, this is like the ring in the bubble. This is like
Hey.
the bronze ring in the bubble. That shit almost don't count.
all of us on here. Listen, all of us on here. Any other movies was better than that this year?
Marvel movies?
No,
No.
any movie, any comic book movie.
No.
Yeah, comic book movie. Exactly.
No.
So by default, I'll take the win. I enjoyed that movie. I thought it was great. So good for them.
I'm in agreement.
All right. So the next bit of news that we have, it's X-Men 97.
Let's go.
Head writer.
Yeah.
Bruno
drink.
Mail.
Drink. I wasn't here for the other one's drink.
Yeah, that sounded like a drink.
Just keep drinking, my dude.
Keep drinking, my dog.
2 minute calling it. I love it.
He's saying, the head writer for the Marvel 1997, he is actually saying that he is recruiting fans of the X-Men 1997 series to come into the writer's studio to help them write the story for the new X-Men that's coming out.
Ooh.
Me, please. Pick me, please.
He is
Pick me, please.
he's already had 4 fan panels, letting them get early access to 4 full episodes and 3 other half episodes. And he's asking them for their input and also saying, which direction do you guys want us to head with this?
Word. I miss it.
An
I was still
active
be a fly
fan.
on the wall.
Damn professional, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Somebody knows what the
Yeah.
damn.
That's it. That's all we need.
Dude, I missed that. I missed that fucking email. I wish I could fucking
Yeah.
Oh my god! You know what I would give to fucking
Man, I
email?
just show up to the lobby like Kanye, bro. Like I just want to just
I just want to
No, not like Kanye. We want to get in. We want to get in. Yeah, we want to get in. We don't want to show up like Kanye did. We want to get in. But no, bro, for real, that's what I'm talking about.
that is absolutely
man.
dope, bro.
That's dope. It's really, really
That
dope.
is
absolutely
hot.
dope, man.
Yo, good
Wow.
for him.
Oh,
man.
and
Yo,
this is
good
a
for
quote.
him.
This is a quote from Mr. DeMeo. You have to respect the work before you allowed to add anything to this legacy. Full quote is, you have to respect the fans to add anything more to this legacy, and they should be the first ones to be allowed to make the judgment on the episodes.
On that alone, give that man a freaking movie to do.
Yo, work on, man.
What?
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Come on.
Yes.
I like it.
Finally, the fans are actually getting involved, real fans, because supposedly there was like a fucking, you have to answer a survey about the episodes, and they were going to certain web pages that designed after the X-Men 97 series, obviously, and were asking people questions on there, and they started giving them basically a survey. Okay, answer these questions. If you get an email back, we would like your input on this and see if you can take a flight out. And they actually supposedly the rest of the article says that they actually put up 25 people in the hotel and paid for their flight.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Listen,
so dope.
That's when you know somebody's serious about what they do.
He want his work to be loved.
Yo,
like loved.
Listen,
you gotta realize, Marvel hasn't done animation since.
When did they?
When was the last Marvel animation?
I mean, they're doing.
Look it up.
They
did the little stuff.
They just did the Groot thing. That's animation.
That's more like Toy Story animation.
Doesn't matter if it's kiddie, it's animation.
Yeah,
that's really what we're talking about.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying they dabble. They just don't do it like
they don't
the way DC does their animation like that.
Yeah. Marvel's animation was more or less like relegated to like TV shows, like Avengers and stuff like that on TV. But I mean,
everybody holds X-Men 97 in their top 3.
Well, no, X-Men, just X-Men.
yeah, pretty much. It's X-Men. Yeah,
92
right.
X-Men.
92 X-Men. They hold that in the highest regards.
Okay,
so that's a freaking great win for us nerds. The next bit of news, more Marvel news. After 6 years, Miss Riri is dropping an album tonight. Dropping a song tonight officially at 12 o'clock for the Black Panther Forever trailer.
Oh, cool. Yes.
The Black Panther movie. Sorry,
I'm with it.
Let's go.
Riri was looking good at the damn red carpet last night, though. If you ain't see that,
she's somebody's mom now.
That's somebody's mother. I mean, you guys are really
you said milk. Who said milk? Somebody said milk. Who said milk?
The term "motherfucker" came from somewhere. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
And that's one of my favorite words because it's
you are what you speak, my friend. You are what you speak.
Exactly. All right. It's some Star Wars news. The Skywalker era is in the works.
Skywalker era.
Disney Plus for Star Wars. Yeah, that's all the news that we have on that. That's in the works for this upcoming season for the next phase.
So the title of the show is the Skywalker era.
Yeah.
No details on it.
Post Skywalker era. We also have some other news about Star Wars, and it is Star Wars Lost co-creator. Star Wars movie could take place after the rise of Skywalker.
Why?
That's all I got.
Why?
I don't know why they're going backwards that far.
Well, no. Rise of Skywalker is the latest movie.
Yeah, but it's going to take place after that. But
then that means that like those 3 movies count, which I really don't.
Okay.
Which I really don't want them to.
You really don't.
I really don't want them to.
I don't want it.
Oh my god.
Nope, sir. Not for me.
That's the Star Wars news. More freaking Marvel news. Marvel always blows up on Thursdays. I don't know what it is.
They know we gonna talk about it. That's why.
Talk about it.
They was like, let's give these boys some more. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're getting Doctor Who on Disney Plus from the UK. Ooh. There's a hit show from Doctor Who in the UK, and now we're getting it in the islands, and they're bringing back David Tennant is returning.
Word. If you don't know who Doctor Who is, Google him.
Yeah.
And watch
most
the
of
show.
Most of the day's audiences would have no idea who that is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You said that, and I was like, I have no idea who that is.
They wouldn't know who that was.
When
Doctor Who was still broadcasting in the 80s, it still was like, kind of a cult thing. It wasn't, at least in the US, it was still a kind of a cult thing. Like, so.
And then we had it on the Sci-Fi Channel here in the States.
Right.
The one in the Sci-Fi Channel actually did pretty good in the ratings. It was on for like freaking 6 years?
Yeah, it was on for a while. Yeah, it was on for a while. It always kind of did well on TV. But
that is gravy. Let's go.
All right. The rumor that we have according to Ember on Maine, Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire is not happening.
Oh
my God.
Whoa.
Oh my God, I'm heartbroken.
Who are we mad at? We're mad at somebody? Like what? Like
everybody wants him in there.
Listen, I would love a little Toby too, but I only want Toby as a part of the MCU.
Yep, and this is for still Sony.
Yeah, so then I'm not disappointed at all. Thank you very much.
Hey, listen, bro. The Sissy Six has to fight somebody.
They're not gonna fight him.
So
they ain't fighting him.
I mean, that's what you say, but they got to fight somebody. There's a Craven the Tree Hugger coming. There's a Madam Web coming.
They're gonna fight.
There's this weird vampire who said, I think we should team up.
They're gonna fight
Spider-Man.
They're gonna fight Mobius. Like the best part of that movie is when they're gonna look at him and be like, "Man, you don't fit here."
Yes.
And then they just jump him. That'd be great.
If you all don't see what's about to happen, I'm gonna call this BS right now. You ready? Ready? Here's my bold. I'm gonna give y'all a bold prediction about what's gonna happen.
Go for it.
Ready for
this
it?
Is recorded.
Let's go. That's fine. Here it comes. The Sinister Six that Sony is currently doing. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are both going to tell Sony because they don't want to be in their movies and they'd rather be in the MCU. So what they're going to do is they're going to give us some bogus live action Miles Morales and it's going to suck because it's Sony.
Oh, fuck.
That's what's going to happen because they're not going to find they're not going to find one of those three Spider-Men is not going to want to fight the Sinister Six that Sony is doing. And they're going to say, oh, well, we'll just cast some kid and he'll be Miles because we'll pay him a decent amount of money. And then we'll just do Miles. And the live action Miles will be 1,000,000 times worse than our Into the Spider-Verse Miles. So come on, man. You don't see this coming?
Don't put things like that out into the
universe. I know how this works, bro.
Don't put things like that.
That's kind of foul, man.
You're throwing the whammy on it, man. Don't do that.
This is the first freaking Black Spanish Spider-Man, man.
I rebuke you. I rebuke your statement. I rebuke your statement.
Listen, I hope I'm wrong, but at the end of the day, it's one of two things. They're either gonna take what's his name from the MCU, Tom Holland, and borrow him to fight the Sissy Six in an alternate fucking reality, or they're gonna do a Miles because Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire don't want to do it. There's only two options they have.
I can actually see that.
Hey! They can also go get him a Ben Reilly and just bring Ben Reilly out into it and let him fight him. I don't care what they do to that guy. I don't care about him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care what Sony does in general because I'm not gonna watch any of this shit.
No, I won't.
All right.
I won't do it.
In Daredevil news, the Daredevil stuntman got knocked the fuck out in the hallway scene in the first take.
Wait.
So they were
filming?
They were filming for Daredevil, and the stuntman got knocked out.
He took a hit. Somebody was this man without fear my ass.
Did they get it on camera?
I would love to see that.
Did he get hit by a baton? That's the question I have.
He messed up the toss. He messed the toss up.
Bounced off the wall.
That's what I want.
But you were supposed to be playing a blind man. You see it coming back, Duck.
Because not gonna lie, that baton was swinging in She-Hulk.
Yes. Yeah, and the thing is, we're making fun of it because he's all right. Everything's fine.
Yes.
He had a little fucking concussion. They took him to the hospital. They did everything the protocol. That's why we're making fun of it. So just to put that out there, then think we're heartless.
We do not think injuries are funny.
Sometimes,
unless we see it.
I was gonna say I usually laugh at people when they get hurt, including myself.
I always laugh. Fail videos are my favorite thing to watch.
It's the greatest thing ever.
Boom. All right, so we got some news from House of fucking Dragons. Sorry. George R.R. Martin confirms that House of Dragons character, the Sea Snake spin-off prequel, is already in development.
Well, yeah, it should be. It should be.
Yeah, man, this is good news, fellas.
Wasn't this the most popular thing HBO did since Game of Thrones the original came out?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just gonna keep on doing spin-offs and seasons. There's just
listen, there's enough characters in there to spin off for the next 10 years.
Like he did some work, right?
And he was on the What's It Face show, the Late Show, I think this past week, and he was talking about that. Listen, the next book, every book from Game of Thrones is 1,500 pages. This book, the last book one of the books that I'm doing right now is already at 2,500. So he's going deep in the character.
Tell the story.
Yes,
I'm gonna watch it.
You goddamn right. All right. I'm gonna get her name wrong, so let me drink.
Yes.
I love this.
He's so professional.
Yeah, I got another one.
Yeah. All right.
The night's not over.
All right. Hold on. There you go.
All right.
It's the sound of peace.
Okay, Macy Williams is open to playing Arya Stark again in the right role and with the right people inside of it. Who wants to see Arya Stark? Who wants to see her backstory? I want to see her backstory.
Backstory? We watched her backstory.
Backstory.
No, the one when she's in the House of All Faces. You didn't get a lot in that backstory. How she gets the skills, how she got the assassin skills. We didn't get no training sequences. How she does the faces.
We got the training sequence when the blonde chick was beating her up with the stick, bro.
Yeah, but she never won.
That was a training montage. Pop. That was it.
She always saw is her getting her ass whooped every other episode.
She came out and was a beast afterwards.
That's how we grow.
That's it. Blow by blow.
It's called trial by fire.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. The more Houses of the Dragon news. Ryan Condell. I actually got that one. Reveals that he doesn't understand why everybody likes Daemon in the House of Dragons, and he quoted that he's not a Ned Stark. I still don't understand why everybody loves the anti-hero in this story.
Because you're a hater. That's why. Because you're a hater. So let me explain to you. Everybody loves a rebel. Daemon is a fucking rebel. He is the hero that is not supposed to happen. He looks like a bad guy, acts like a bad guy, but when the shit comes, listen, everybody got that one person in their family that nobody wants to fuck with, but when there's a fight, you call him. You call him. And they come and they clean house, and Daemon is that guy. He's the one everybody in the family fears, except for one or two people who know that they're on his side and he's on their side, but everybody else is scared of him because they don't know what he's going to do.
Yep, you saw what happened. We're going to talk about it later, but the big question was, where's Daemon? Because you know what he about to do.
He's about to get it in.
He about to do it.
And then we have, he was getting cooked in the comments. He was getting cooked for the comments he had to shut off his Facebook comments on his page.
Who was it that said that?
It's one of the Crow producers.
Oh, man, whatever, dude. You ain't going to be back next year. We good.
Yeah, we know you don't get it, so.
You done, son. You done.
Yeah, so they were cooking him so bad. He was like, do you even understand? People are even saying, do you even understand the Game of Thrones? How it's supposed to work? We love the people that we want to hate, and we really hate the people that we hate. That's
there it is. There it is.
Simple.
Works for me.
Damn right. And he got a dragon, so we good.
Yeah, listen. Like listen, with the exception of the first episode, Daemon actually hasn't been released. Well, that and cutting off my man's head, but Daemon hasn't even been unleashed at this point. The king was holding him back, and now the king's dead, and they basically just taking over the throne.
We gonna talk about this later. I got stuff to say about this. We gonna talk about it later.
All right, the next bit of news that we have, Quantum Mania The runtime is going to be 2 hours and 15 motherfucking minutes. We're back, gentlemen.
Yes,
we are fucking back.
That is
back to our 2 hours.
We have back-to-back Marvel movies that are 2+ hour runtimes coming up.
Damn real. You
got them in.
Put it in the vein. Put it in the vein. Yes, put it in the vein right there. Put it in the vein.
No, my vein is done, man. Right between the fingers now. That's where I'm at, yo. Between the fingers right now, son.
Let's have to start shooting in the belly soon.
Wakanda Forever right here. We're going to do Ant-Man right there. Yo, we ready to go.
All right, the next bit of news that we have in DC world is pretty actually important. Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern, supposedly being made for HBO Max.
Give my man his due.
Yo!
That's dope. I'll give it that. That's dope.
I've been waiting for this dude, man.
We're getting him.
Yo, for as much as I love Ryan Reynolds, that was like a horrible.
He made fun of it.
No.
It was great dog shit.
We know the movie was crap, but that was a horrible decision to go with. What's his name? What's that Green Lantern's name? The first one. Who's the first one? Hal. Yeah. I didn't want to see a Hal Jordan story. I've always wanted a Jon Stewart story.
Oh yes,
always. All right. Even I used to watch the animated Justice League.
Yes.
Man. Yo, man.
That's why I was introduced to him.
My dude, right there.
And then you got to realize that this is coming from the late great Neil Adams.
Let's go.
And if you guys are if you guys are watching this podcast and you can afford to get this first,
you better go pick you one.
It's Volume 2, issue number 87 from 1971 to 1972. It came out in December.
Get you some.
If you guys can open up and rip up that bag, get it now before people get this news.
Man, sell a child if you need to. Not really. I'm just joking. It's an analogy. Sell something very important.
Yes, because this show is going to, if they do it right, like I always got to say this with DC, if they do it right, they have a win.
Well, looks like they moving. They look like they making some smarter moves over there.
Yes,
Black. By the way, shameless plug. You can find our Black Adam review video coming soon.
Shameless plug.
And because they're making these moves, because we have two CEOs for DC and Warner Brothers Productions, which is James Gunn and Peter Safran.
Yeah, just drink it. Drink it.
Okay, got it.
Peter, drink.
Peter. Okay, so they're going to be co-chair of the co-CEOs for DC Studios and oversee all production in WB Studios and every bit of the orientation of film.
And so, Leo, if you can, my friend, can you expand on who these two gentlemen are and what is their body of work?
Ooh, James Gunn?
Well, yes. I illuminate the peoples.
Oh, God, I forgot those fucking movies, dude. You go ahead. I'm bad with DC. I'm bad with it. Oh, wait. No, sorry, James Gunn. Jesus Christ. I had a brain fart.
James Gunn.
No, wait, I'm sorry. Guardians of the Galaxy, fucking Thor Ragnarok. Fuck. What else did he do?
No, he didn't do Thor Ragnarok.
He didn't do Thor Ragnarok.
No, he did Guardians of the Galaxy.
He did Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2.
Yes.
James Gunn did that, and I'm surprised Marvel let him go.
Well,
he's doing Guardians 3. No,
he is doing Guardians 3, but
it's his wrap. It's his final thing with
exactly.
Marvel.
If you look at what's happening there with that, I mean, someone seems unhappy.
Who, Mr. Kevin Feige?
No.
Feige. He came out with actually that's the next bit of news. Kevin Feige says, "I will watch anything that James Gunn is in." Quote.
Well, anything that he does as far
as
anything that he does in movies wise, he's going to support.
Okay. So let's go.
So being CEO, bro.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna look him before
what? If you want to get into it, do you want to look what he did?
I just want to see.
All right.
Because
just know that he's responsible for Suicide Squad. He wrote that.
Right. Okay. So that was going to be my point. Is that to me? Listen, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and slaughter James Gunn because I do think he's a good producer for what he's worth.
I think he's good.
But like to me, Guardians 1 is if you don't love Guardians 1, I mean, like there's something wrong with you. That's a good movie. It's a quality movie, right? This is my opinion. You guys are probably going to differ from me. Guardians 2, I was very meh on. I thought the movie was eh. I didn't like the villain. I didn't like the direction it went. That's me. You guys might think differently. That's where I'm at.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest.
Right. So he's then also responsible for Suicide Squad, which come on. And then he's part of Peacemaker.
He is a part of Peacemaker.
So
what did I say? What did I say in this podcast? There are shows and movies we must speak of, and those are two. You guys got one more, and I'm gonna fucking lose it.
We need to get that intro in here. Let's get that intro in here.
I mean, like, listen. If there is a, and I'm not sure if you were going to bring this up in the news either, but I sent it in our group chat today that Henry Cavill basically came out with a quote about Zack Snyder. I was that in the news as well. I don't want to ruin it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
All right, it's fine. But basically what I was going to say is DC could do worse than bringing on James Gunn and people like Zack Snyder, because I feel like even though some of their things are misses, some of their things are hits. So it's like it's better than what DC has been doing for the past fucking 5 years, right? Right or wrong? I mean,
all right.
So if they put Snyder back in, it's a hit. It's good. Whatever they do.
I mean, give me the Snyderverse. Like, come on, man. Like, look, I mean,
look at your boy, but look at your next boy, right? Peter Safran, right?
Mm-hmm.
Producer on Aquaman. Everybody like Aquaman? He produced that. Shazam, decent movie, kiddie movie, but decent, right? He is also a producer on the Suicide Squad. He was also a producer on Peacemaker. He's also a producer on Shazam: Fury of Gods. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
The second one, right? He's also producing the second Aquaman. Look, the dude is in there. Now he's gonna be like, come on, man. I feel as though
he got two really big misses in that motherfucker, though.
Okay, well, first of all, wait. One, I wouldn't call them big misses. They're just things that you didn't like. Overall, people liked it. People
like fucking Suicide Squad.
There are people that liked it.
Who liked it.
There are people that liked it.
And enjoyed that movie.
And I agree because listen, James Gunn especially makes all of these weird cartoon movies. This is what he does, even comic wise, it's like this is the stuff he does. So for us, it's a little bit too far left, a little bit too goofy, but somebody out there thinks that that's just everything.
It's all good,
I feel you.
So I mean, but in the end though, like these two dudes together, I think it's what they need. And if they're talking about bringing my man Snyder back,
all right, so let's bring in the Cavill news.
Let's move into
Cavill wants to be in the Snyderverse.
And I think they need to do that
before they do the Rock. Before they do the Rock and Black Adam.
I was literally about to say, if there's one guy you want to handle the Rock, Black Adam and Superman fighting,
it's him.
It's fucking Snyder.
Damn
That's
right,
the guy you want to handle that.
You give him the freaking bag,
right?
And tell him, please, sir, do what you do.
To me, that kind of battle, it's again, no offense to James Gunn. You don't want that style with those two characters. You want Snyder style on those two characters.
Right.
Yeah,
more gory,
goofy.
more dark, no goofiness.
Yeah.
You want that to be, I mean, that's where my mind went.
And the thing is, I want to see the Dark Seed saga. Give me that.
Yes.
You're gonna get it.
That's
You're gonna get it.
Listen,
You're gonna get it.
Give me that.
Listen,
Green Lantern. So they're starting to do this. They're following the blueprint from Marvel right now. So if they do the Black Adam, Lantern, fucking miniseries, and then you put them into the to the Justice League.
Listen, wait. I'm sorry, but I want to back up a minute because I'm So you're referring to you want to go Death of Superman route, Dark Side. That's what you want?
No. Death of Superman is Doomsday.
That's Doom. I'm sorry, that's Doomsday. I was getting confused.
They already attempted to do with that.
Yeah, I know. It was Martha. I know. I got it.
Two things that I need: the Dark Seeds saga, and I need the fucking Legion of Doom, bro. And I need a crack ass Legion of Doom. Don't play with it. Like I need that Legion of Doom.
I don't want no Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah,
No. If you want to do somebody that's slim like that, you better bring back my dude who was in Smallville. That's my Lex Luthor right there.
Yeah, bro.
You can't get into the old school dudes, but I'm with that, man. Bring Snyder in. Snyder was walking that road. That's how this movie ended. But my man just was like, "All right, y'all playing games. Okay.
I'm back, bitch.
Okay.
I'm back.
Close the little portal. I'll be back. I'll be back.
You ain't seen the last of me.
You ain't seen the last of me.
And then we could finally get some good freaking Snyderverse. Okay, so we got some good news in DC. All right. Now I'm gonna go torch Earth. Okay.
No.
Mr. James motherfucking Cameron. All right.
Oh Lord. Here we go.
All right.
That's cool.
You're fucking. If you haven't heard the news, Mr. James Cameron had some choice. He decided to talk shit a little bit about Marvel movies and say that they have. It's all like a college. This is his words. It's all like a college frat house, and they have no emotion and no depth in any of the DC and Marvel characters. So, meanwhile, you're working on Disney's Avatar. You're doing the next 2 installments of Avatar. Don't get me wrong, you're an OG. I give you all the respect because you're a part of. You did Terminator. These are your well mentions. I'm gonna give you your fucking well mentions before I chew you the fuck out. You doing?
Give him his roses.
Okay, I'm gonna give you your roses. Step on him. Then I'm gonna fucking bury you. You fucking did. You're doing Avatar: The Way of the Water, and the next Avatar, the next installment. You did Abyss. You did Aliens. You did Terminator 1 and 2. You did True Lies. Okay, those are your roses, and you also did Titanic, one of the biggest grossing movies ever. So now I'm gonna step on your grave. First off, in Titanic, what depth was there? The ocean was deep. Got you there. But you got a poor kid drawing a rich white girl butt naked and having sex in a fucking Model T Ford. And then in the motherfucking ending, you kill Jack, Leonardo DiCaprio, the best fucking Caprio, because he fit on the fucking door. So James Cameron, when you answer my fucking question, this is my question. Why did you kill Jack off? Because you wanted depth? Or you wanted fucking emotion when he fit on the fucking door? Or are you trying to see how selfish women are and won't let the fucking motherfucker on the door with them?
Yeah, why did you kill the Jack off?
Why you kill Jack off?
I was literally going to say you said Jack off, and I'm 5 years old.
I forgot to kill a Jack off.
I meant to say.
Look at you guys. Look at you guys.
Jack off. And that's the depth of your fucking movies. And I'll give you some advice. Don't talk about the fucking mouse. Because the mouse has big ass hands. And he can take away your purse. Because you haven't been relevant. You haven't been relevant since Titanic. And they made you relevant with Avatar. Because you haven't done shit since.
They ain't gonna take away his purse though. Because that's money in their bank right there. That's money in their bank. Yo, Avatar 2 can hit a Billy quick.
With my MCU.
Listen, I agree. I think that I think James Cameron might be getting to the point where you are just completely maybe not understanding what's going on or so caught up in what you do that you now think it's your job to criticize other things just because you're in a certain position. There's things that I don't like. I didn't care for Peacemaker. I didn't care for Suicide Squad. But it doesn't mean that they didn't have an audience. It didn't mean that they were movies that were put together well. If you don't like something, you don't like it. I get it. But to say that they don't have depth, especially Marvel movies, like I always say, one of the best things that Marvel did was put the human factor. Yes, it's Iron Man, but you get to see Iron Man's struggles, Tony's struggles personally. You get to see across the board. Like everybody in there has a story. So you can't just say that they have no depth. Like I don't like what depth are we talking about? Like
no depth, no emotion. This is
like,
his fucking words.
Listen, the best thing they ever did with Spider-Man was to include Aunt May, bring friends of his in from his school, because that opens up the story properly, which you never really get in the cartoons. So you can't say that there's no depth. It's incorrect.
I'm with you. This dude getting on some Scorsese shit, like, you know.
And you see how quick Scorsese backed off, right?
Exactly. Like,
stick to your gangster movies, homie.
He gonna learn. He gonna learn. Just like Scorsese. Like, in the end, right? These characters have no depth. Like, entire movie theaters wept when I'm Iron Man. And that happened to my guy. You gonna tell me that's not depth? That character has reached people, grown men, crying. I was there. I was in the theater. I saw them.
I will also guarantee you this. If you saw Black Panther 1, Infinity War, and Endgame, you're not going to have a dry eye on November 11th. I could guarantee you that.
Because
if you want to talk about depth of the character.
The character ain't got no depth, yo. The characters ain't got no depth.
Bro.
They're like college students. They're like college. That's what he said. They act like they're in college. You're muted again, bro. You're muted again, bro.
You're Chase. You're muted.
Chase, you're muted, bro.
A damn gremlin, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, son.
In Endgame, when they're fighting Thanos and all the portals open and all the superheroes are there.
Come on.
If you're not calling that depth, I don't know what it is. When Thanos snaps his fingers and Spider-Man disappears and he's damn near crying to Tony Stark to not let him go to the great beyond, how the hell can you say that that's not depth? What movies were you watching? Because you weren't watching this one.
You mad because these dudes got superpowers? You mad because, there's big explosions and they swinging and flying through the air and all sort of stuff, and all you could come up with is some tall ass blue people flying on some like dinosaur looking shit? Like, I get it, it's cool. All right, that's cool. I saw Avatar too. I ain't mad at the movie, but I'm just saying.
But the thing is, you come from a sci-fi kind of era. You made Terminator, idiot.
What the hell?
So
I mean, listen. I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate here, though. I do want to say this. I don't agree with the take that he has, but I will say that we've all spoken multiple times about on this podcast. Does Marvel and DC to an extent have a problem with villains? Yes, they do. Because sometimes, and I understand maybe that doesn't. Here's what I'll say. How emotionally invested were all of us in Thanos? Thanos, what he decimated half of Earth in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You weren't emotionally invested in that.
Half of the
universe. I'm sorry, they tied it in for 10 fucking years.
For 10 years, right? There's depth there. There's a lot of depth there. But what I was gonna say is, I feel like if I'm gonna play devil's advocate, I think we always talk about the villain problem and the fact that it doesn't tie in necessarily to emotional attachment. But what I will say is, like, maybe you don't quite feel how bad one of the villains are because they're gone before the movie ends. You know what I mean? So you get what, 50 minutes of them doing villainous things, and then you're like, well, I didn't really give that much of a shit that they were in the, like, I'll give you the most recent example, Gore. Gore was in Thor for 50 minutes and nobody gave a shit about him, despite him being one of the best big bads in the comic books. That's a Marvel villain problem. You know what I mean? You're not invested in that character because you don't care. You barely saw him. He looked like a creepy child stalker in that movie, and that's all you got from him. You know what I mean? So like that right there is a problem. You can laugh all you want. It's the truth. He kidnapped children and then laughed in their faces. That's what happened. He was like creepy ice cream man. It's fine. It is what it is.
R. Kelly of Marvel.
Right. But you're only laughing because it's true. You're only laughing because it's true. But that's my point is that, like, sure, are there some characters that you can't get emotionally attached to? Sure. But for every one of those, there's an Iron Man. There's a Captain America.
Right.
There's a story there that you're so invested in.
But what we do is we nitpick those little intricacies and those examples. He's talking about it as a whole.
Just right,
across the board. He's saying that it's all horrible.
That's like, blasphemous.
Exactly. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he's including DC too. So he's putting both camps.
That's blasphemous.
I think that is just not relating to a lot of what's going on today. And I think that when you make movies and when you do these types of shows, you think that you've seen it all. So even when you see something different, you're still saying, oh, well, that's just the same old thing. And he's wrong, because it's relevant to the times. It's relevant to the young people that are younger than us. It's their time. It's the things that they're going through. It's, so it's related. So now when we were young, there really wasn't any internet and all of that. But now these kids have internet. They have Twitter. So now the characters are involved with being on social media. That's depth, because now you're reaching into the real life of the viewers and connecting it. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he's talking about.
And he's talking about death, and he's talking about Avatar. That's just the Native American story. The colonizer coming in, taking over their land, and trying to take all their stuff.
Yep.
Taking all where's your death? You just made them blue. You made the American Indians blue.
Blue, yep. And the horses fly.
Horses fly. That's it.
Blue washed them.
He
blue washed it.
Blue washed the Native Americans. So this is the truth. You blue washed the Native Americans, and you think you're a fucking genius. No, you're not. You're doing something that's been repeated already. Your last fucking good original fucking movie was fucking Terminator and Aliens. That's it.
Let me read you this quote that he said. They never hang up their spurs because of their kids. Talking about DC and Marvel. The things that really ground us and give us power, love, and a purpose. Those characters don't experience it. And I think it's not the way to make movies. So
what is he talking about?
So Iron Man walking away from being Iron Man to go raise his daughter and be with Pepper, that wasn't that, right? Captain America saying, hey, take my shield. I'm going to go be with the love of my life. That doesn't matter. Hawkeye sitting there protecting his family, keeping them way off the grid because that's his group. That's his peoples. That's not depth. That's not in those movies. You're right. You're right, Cameron. That stuff doesn't happen.
No, you're dead ass wrong, and you need to go sit the hell down. Make the movies that you make and shut the hell up.
Thor's making pancakes and whooping ass with his daughter now. Like, what more you want?
Like, what do you want? You want
the whole fucking Spider-Man,
bring your kid to work day. Let's go, baby. Aunt May, come on, man.
Like, dude, listen. Spider-Man's Aunt May has become her own damn superhero.
Yep.
Shit, Gwen has her damn own series of freaking comic books now.
Yo,
so, what are you talking about?
Yo, look, he's feeling the choke. He needs some kind of some little spark there. Bring some controversy. Nothing brings people out like controversy, bro.
I guess he wants to see all the superheroes show up to church on Sunday or something. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah. There should be a sequence when they all go to church and they praise the Lord and then they go out and beat somebody up. I mean,
oh wait, no. What about the funeral? No death. What about the funeral scene from fucking Tony Stark?
Nope.
No death.
No. Somebody had to go fight somebody, so they didn't attend. Got you, bro.
Yeah.
They don't hang up their spurs. Come on, man.
Let's just move on because this is
it's starting to get you guys mad, ain't it?
It's senseless at this point. I think that you're just being mean. you're being selfish because you want to be seen in a room, and that's the reason why you say these types of things. You just simply cannot. I'm going to see what kind of depth your next movie had, and then we're going to talk about it.
It's Avatar 1, 2, and 3. So it's basically just touching back. Okay, you know what? I could tell you Avatar, the whole plot line of Avatar 2. Okay, all the tribes on the planet unite to go against the what? The colonizer.
Wait, is more people trying to take over the thing?
No, they're coming back since they failed the first time. Since the American Indians, the big blue people, would let them go and let them be free, and let's send them back home after they won the war. They're gonna come back with full force and try to take over their whole fucking planet now. So that's all. That's your whole fucking storyline of this fucking movie. So
I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. If that's it, I'm gonna be pissed. if this just a really sucky rematch, it's not. Look, some people could do that. Rocky 2. I could dig the rematch, but
listen, you got to understand something too. When Avatar came out, it was groundbreaking because of the CGI and all of that. Right. We've seen all of that shit. Marvel and DC and some of these other studios have made ridiculous magic. So now you have to not only have a great story, but now all your CGI shit has to be the next generation. I don't see that happening. Exactly. So all you're doing is trying to fulfill a series, put the end cap to the book so you can make a 3 CD set and sell it in Kmart or Walmart. That's how we do that. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, but he needs to get into fucking some touch, and Mickey Mouse needs to go sit his ass down somewhere and give him a nice. I'm gonna give you a favor, let you finish these 2 movies, and you just shut the fuck up and walk away.
Somebody need to toss Cameron. Somebody need to toss Cameron into the sea like Rose did with that blue diamond at the end. Give him a life vest though, but drop him in the water still. Not trying to kill him.
He needs to be fucking yeeted into the fucking water like Black Adam did that fucking dude. I want to pick him up and throw him into the middle of the fucking ocean. Don't give a fuck.
I ain't mad about that though.
Because your old ass don't understand that. Okay, you're old enough to know about comic books. So if you're that stupid, and if you haven't seen all the movies, how could you judge something without seeing it?
Exactly. Sorry, though, my man ain't do his homework. It's all good.
And that is my rant. Our rant for the evening. That does it for the news, gentlemen.
Oh damn, that was it for the news.
Yeah. And we're done. Wait, does anybody else have anything else?
I thought we were going to talk about the Silver Surfer rumor that came out.
Oh shit! I didn't even fucking see that.
You didn't see that one? So supposedly, the rumor that I read is that let me make sure I get the right information here.
Yes,
Silver
please.
Surfer
rumor.
Okay, where is the?
The rumor has it that there is a Disney Plus special presentation in the works. And it's going to be Silver Surfer, and it's going to be his story about why he does his work for Galactus.
Ooh, an origin story of Silver Surfer?
An origin story on Silver Surfer on
special. Is it going to be a special presentation?
A
special presentation like Werewolf by Night.
Love those.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, okay, wait.
Chase said, wait, hold on. Pump your brakes, boys.
So are we going back to Silver Surfer's planet before he becomes Silver Surfer, and we're showing that up until Galactus comes, and then he pledges his allegiance to Galactus in order to save his planet? Or are we just going on this venture where he's out just picking planets like, yeah, kill them, eat them. You know,
I wouldn't mind if the movie started that way and then we do a little rewind. I mean, but
I'm with it either way.
Yeah, I'm good either way how to do this. I mean, if they're going to explore why he does what he does, then you have to tell the story of how he came to get this job. gotta talk about the fact that this dude is about to eat his world.
So one of the, I can't find the exact quote. I forgot where I saw it, but basically the one that I said, it was comparing it to kind of a what's that Netflix, the Netflix Sandman show.
Yes,
they were kind of comparing it to that. They were saying it's going to be similar to that, but a Silver Surfer basically origin story as to why he works for Galactus, how he gets the powers of the Silver Surfer, that type of thing, as a special presentation. And I'm telling you right now, I'm in.
Listen, I've been waiting 35 plus years for this friggin' thing to come.
Because I mean, like, am I wrong? Like, listen, I think we say all the time, one of the highlights of those old Fantastic Four, I forget which one again, because the second one, one of the highlights is the Silver Surfer. For that time, the CGI is so well done, all that, but he's kind of just thrown in there. There's no real.
The whole thing is just the movie is just thrown in there, bro. It's not just the Silver Surfer.
No, I know. But that's what I'm saying.
He made it okay.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if Marvel plans on doing this, listen, there the rumors that we're introducing Kang. Rumors are circulating about Dr. Doom not being in Wakanda forever. Fuck you if that's true.
Kang is here.
If they're doing it right,
I don't care.
He can't be in.
Okay, no.
He can't be in Black Panther because they want to do the first family. So if you have to do the first family, imagine if we get that special with Silver Surfer, and then we know Galactus and Celestial.
Well, that was going to be my point. So we already have Celestials in the MCU, right?
Yes.
So obviously, there's things about Galactus that are already circulating out there, right? So if we get that, to me, that's what I was just going to say is Kang's introduced. Rumors about Dr. Doom have been all over the place. And now we're talking Galactus. If we get a Silver Surfer origin Disney Plus series, followed by a first family of the MCU and the Fantastic Four, and then Galactus, I am fucking in phase 6 or 7, whatever it is. I don't care.
Phase 9.
I don't care. I don't care.
Dude, I don't care if they take another fucking 10 years with it.
I don't either.
If you tell me that's what's coming, I'm in. And I would be floored to see what if they don't do ridiculous CGI like they have recently and they fix all their issues. But I'm saying though, we saw what CGI on Silver Surfer looked like back then. I can only imagine what the capabilities are now.
Oh man, it's gonna be so hot when he's on screen.
I'm sure
he's gonna reflect you. You're gonna see yourself in the Silver Surfer, bro.
Imagine seeing Silver Surfer in IMAX Ultra 4D. Like 4D. You'd be like, this guy he's surfboarding on my fucking head. I don't know what's going on.
Dude, because that's the one thing that we take away from that movie. Silver Surfer was a badass in that fucking movie.
Damn, really was.
Everybody, and
we said it so many times when he turned around and caught John. What? Oh my god! I was like, "What the fuck?"
He was like, "Stop following me!
Stop following me,
bro! Fuck you I can snap your neck right now, dude."
What you doing, bro?
Literally turned around, caught him, and literally was like, "Fuck around and find out."
and he fucked around and he found out. You
out.
Can't breathe up here, bro.
Hard way.
He was like, "All right, you want to fuck around? Okay."
Straight up. Exactly. You gonna find out.
Night. And goodbye.
Oh man, but I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, you could really do a movie on Silver Surfer, and I'd be okay with that too. But if you're gonna do it as a special presentation, I do think that would be a cool way to do it if that's how you were going to introduce him into
and because I'd rather it be something like that because I still believe, and I'm with you, Aaron. Werewolf by Night was an introduction to these characters to move them into something larger.
Exactly.
Silver Surfer is gonna. They do it. It's a special presentation, not a series, but a special presentation. Show me him so we can introduce him into something larger.
Way larger.
Yes, and the thing is, you can see the progression of Marvel. If we get the special presentation of Silver Surfer, we already know that's Fantastic Four. We got the Werewolf by Night. We're gonna get Midnight Suns.
Damn right.
Yes.
So imagine if they start doing let's lay off of the series and just keep doing special presentations. Because you give me a fucking Ghost Rider special presentation, I'm fucking in.
Right, yeah, that would be cool too.
That'd be cool too. But I don't want them to be make this a habit. Not too much of a habit now.
Yeah, but to reboot them, you have to do something like that.
I mean, to reboot them, I'd prefer they give him a series.
Yeah, we are.
I would prefer.
We're getting a full reboot of fucking Daredevil. That's a
right. I would prefer a series for something like that. Silver Surfer he is a main character, but he was an offside character. He plays second fiddle to somebody larger. So yes, you can special presentate him and then move him into the 4 with Doom and Galactus. Oh Lord, I'm excited.
Right? I'm hyperventilating thinking about
it. So Galactus has to be.
With a body. I don't want no Galactus fart.
If I see a storm, I'm coming to kick somebody's ass.
That wasn't a storm, bro. That was a fart. That was a fart in space. It was a space fart.
No fucking space storm. Like somebody took a fart in space.
It's Galactus.
None of that bullshit, bro.
It's coming for your planet.
It was literally the worst decision ever made.
Worst decision ever made.
Bigger than life,
dude. Because you see in Eternals how awesome they did the Celestial.
Yeah, bro.
And that was those were those little things. See, those were those things. They were like, look what we can do. Look what we gonna show you. So for everybody who was a shit on Eternals, screw you. Something really good's coming out of that.
And the connectivity. Oh, and by the way, the emotion. Oh, wait, let's
wait. Oh, the depth? You mean the depth?
Oh, the depth. Yes. The fucking depth in
it. Yes. The guy who fought against his better nature and tried his best to do something right, but did it wrong. And no, you're right. You're right. No depth there. Sorry, we don't have any doors in the ocean and old people throwing precious gems off of ships. My bad. That's my bad.
And then we just have a bunch of rich people just killing off the poor people just because they got
Thank you for your depth.
Yeah, that's never been seen before.
Talk to me about depth, man. I like that one with the killer robot came back to kill the mother of his enemy. Yes, deep, bro.
Oh, True Lies. Oh, let me lie to my wife that I'm
a my god.
Oh,
depth.
God.
Oh,
so
wait.
Much depth.
I'm sorry. I found the actual quote. I'm gonna read 2 quick blurbs from it, and then we can move on if you want.
Oh man, we should have went back.
So, what do you mean?
We started ranting about James Cameron. We started ranting again about James Cameron again.
Yeah, I don't care. This source, giant freaking robot, who has they've leaked things before about Marvel that have been true. I'll start with that. Okay. Have claims earlier this month that Marvel has plans for a Silver Surfer special presentation on Disney Plus. Per the sources, the Silver Surfer special presentation will have a similar style to Werewolf by Night. The project will feature Norrin Rad as Galactus Herald out in the far corners of the cosmos. Rad will not be on Earth during the special presentation, and will also not interact with any cosmic characters already established in the MCU.
Okay,
that's the rumor.
I know that because technically, until he reaches our universe, there's no one, with the exception of probably Guardians of the Galaxy or Captain Marvel, that would actually run into them anyway.
Yep.
And they cited Netflix The Sandman as an inspiration for the special presentation, but has a special cosmic spin to it.
Good.
That's gonna be dope.
Good. If all that is true, dope. Really dope idea.
If they're referencing a show like Sandman, I'm good. Yeah.
So this story is more probably going to be centered around the fact that the Silver Surfer had to leave behind the woman that he loves and his planet,
right?
And do this thing. So this is the struggle because he's committed to doing this thing, and
what? A comic book character struggling?
A whole lot of depth,
A struggling comic book character?
Is that emotion?
That sounds like an oxymoron.
Silver Surfer is in college.
Oh, yes, he is in college.
Oh.
playing beer pong.
So he's just gonna go around in the cosmos drinking beer.
Yes.
It's different.
Another.
It's gonna be like Point Break.
Another.
Okay. All right, just checking.
Oh, sorry, that's me tomorrow. My bad.
Hello.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. So that does it for the nerdy news.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't think we got anything else.
We ain't got nothing else. So,
Drink.
Drinky.
Oh, I need another one.
Another.
There it is. The sound of joy.
Oh shit!
Ooh, definitely put too much rum in that one, boy. What? Lord.
And you guys are gonna get into House of the Dragons finale.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about it.
Woo!
I
Talk
will
about it, be about
be in the background while these guys talk about House of Dragon finale. Enjoy.
Yeah. No.
So.
Where did it even begin with this?
I don't know,
dude. I don't know.
I could start with directions on how to choke a bitch, but like, bro, that's your niece wife, son. That's your niece wife.
Niece wife, homie.
How you gonna choke her out like that, son?
And technically, she the queen.
And the queen. Yo, my man laid hands.
Like, dog.
That's why we love Damon, bro. For those who don't know, he got no cares.
He gives no fucks.
Gives none of them. Not a
No
one fuck
fuck.
is given. My man was like, let me tell you something.
Like, let me tell you something.
He cares more about his brother than he.
We don't advocate violence against women.
No.
However, this is
a TV show.
This is fictitious.
TV show.
And it was funny as shit. So
yeah, so you got to realize that Damon is a torn soul. He cares about his brother more than he lets on, because he would have never done what he's doing in this last finale episode. What I want to bring up is, okay, when he fucking goes into the dragon pit.
Mm-hmm.
My man is singing his song.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see he's walking very fucking lightly. And there's not a lot of shit that I've seen Damon get scared of. You talk about a bad motherfucker.
Damon wasn't trying to fuck around. He wasn't trying to fuck around.
Some shit you don't want to scare in the middle of the fucking dark.
No, he was not trying to find out right there, okay?
This motherfucker comes in with the torch and he starts singing some prayers because he knows if he fuck up, he's going to end up by his barbecue.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
And then he walks in, right? And then he knows, he was like, okay, I see you. Now I got to put down this torch very fucking slowly. Because I don't want to startle your ass. And then you have one of the greatest scenes that I've seen. The biggest dragon head just comes out of the fucking dark and lights up the whole fucking scene.
Like, and here's the thing that I'm most curious about. That dragon looks like a problem.
Yes.
However, Aemon still has the largest dragon alive. And we saw what he could do.
With the exception of the missing dragon that they talked about in the beginning.
Yes, the brothers.
And I'm wondering if that
was the
dragon.
No, that dragon is dead, man. That's the dragon head that's in
No.
They said that they haven't seen that dragon in a long time.
Yeah.
The one that's missing is larger than that dragon and larger than the one that Aemon took.
Yes. He had the brother, the king, had the biggest dragon in the land. The second dragon that was bigger was the his wife, Damon's wife.
Damon's wife's dragon was the second biggest. Was the second largest.
No, man, I just looked it up. They're saying that's Balerian's head in the Red Keep. That dragon.
But that's the biggest.
that was the biggest. That was the Black Dread. That was the biggest dragon.
But the king wasn't flying the Black Dread.
Yes, he did. He was the last rider of it. That's what he said. He told when he was talking to his daughter. When he was talking to her when she was little, or not her. It was somebody else he was talking to about Balerion. He said, I was the last person to ride that dragon.
Yeah, but then he said that Balerion flew away.
Nope.
It didn't come back.
They're saying they're saying it's dead.
They were saying that they hadn't seen him since whatever war happened.
Yes.
Then they gotta get it together then, because there's people out here talking about this thing is in the bottom. It's there.
Because
I'm gonna watch it again because I watch Game of Thrones over and over again. So,
dude, because the dragon that was in that cave is fucking big.
Oh, it's a monster, son. Like his mouth, like
dude,
it's a monster.
When the dragon turned his head and looked at this motherfucker, and he said, "All right, it's you."
All right.
Yeah, all right.
And when he barbecue at this motherfucker.
And when he opened his mouth and you see all those motherfucking teeth, I was like, "Yo, Damon, I think you might be lunch, bro. I think you might be lunch." But dude, the whole sequence of it building up to the last scene.
All right, so wait,
go ahead.
Let's just
rewind.
Can we just talk about Rhaenyra's kid being sent on this mission?
Yo.
Not knowing that his cousin,
man, listen,
the queen's son Aemon, was gonna be there.
Let me tell you something, bro. My man got bad, poor decision-making skills.
Fuck yeah.
When I land my little tiny dragon, and I see that big son bitch raise its head up over there,
I'm in the wrong place.
I already know. Oh, he already here. All right, we get money. Yo, come on, Kip. We about here, son. Take me back. Take me back. I don't even need to go inside. I don't even know to go inside.
And listen, and if I went, and then this whole exchange happens with Aemon, I'm not going back home by myself.
I'll be like, yo, can you send a raven?
Yeah, it's like, I need somebody to
send a raven.
Can I send a message to my mom?
Can I sleep over?
Now I know. And I need like a secure place in the castle
can I
with
sleep
a couple
over,
of guards until tomorrow. Because, homie,
I need to sleep over.
I would have first off. As soon as I saw that big motherfucker sitting there,
nah, man,
kick that motherfucking dragon into high gear, bitch. We out.
We go.
Like handed that shit off. Like, yo, get us to the king. I gotta go.
Dude, and then you have the whole discussion inside the castle. You have the younger son talking to the new king. You have the younger son talking to the king that whatever the fucking castle that was, I forgot. But and the king is acting like an asshole because he has the biggest dragon in the land sitting on his fucking front porch.
Well, well, first of all, he's kind of like standoffish with the whole thing with the king to begin with. And now his thing was at least Aemon and the queen were actually looking to insert him into the legacy for the throne.
Right.
Fucking, Rhaenyra and company was just asking him to come on board and just stay your ass in line. So he's like, why would I take that when the people who actually have the power are actually looking to put me in power? So, but he understands that he can't let anything happen to this fucking kid because
that's why he fucking stopped him from fighting inside the castle because he's there as an emissary.
He's like, yo, you can't do that shit here, bro.
You can't do that shit here. But once you saw him turn around and walk out the castle, didn't you know that this motherfucker's gonna be followed?
Listen, that was guaranteed, bro. That was guaranteed.
Come on, man.
I'm like, that was guaranteed.
Your instincts has to fucking kick in, homie.
I mean, but yo, he did pretty well. He did pretty well. He did better than I thought he would have done. I thought it would have been over like that. I thought it would have really ended quick.
Not because
and I thought my man was really after him like that. Like he was after him, like he wanted those results. Like
he was playing around with his ass. That's what
he
it was.
Yeah, I realized that. Yeah, that was like,
get the shit out of him all the way home. But once he attacked fucking Amon's dragon, all bets are off. That dragon was like,
that dragon, Vagar was like, wait, dude, you hit me? You hit me? You blowing smoke, nigga? Oh, for reals?
Okay, I see what you're trying to do.
Okay, bro. Okay,
bro. And then you were the dragon rider, and he's not listening to you. So that means that dragon is not yours, homie.
It is not your dragon. I hope next season that thing just leaves him and moves on.
Listen,
come back home.
I thoroughly believe that the Sea Snake's daughter is going to get that dragon back.
All right, I can hear it.
Because it was supposed to be her dragon to begin with. It was her mother's dragon. And I thoroughly believe that she's going to get that dragon back.
Oh, and the other good scene in this when Damon was talking about how many dragons they got.
Oh, my man was counting them out.
We have 7 dragons to their 2. I was like, you right, homie.
And I got some eggs just chilling in the backside, like just in case.
Keeping them all warm, just in case.
Just keeping them. They don't simmer right now.
Just in case.
I can turn the heat up on that bastard anytime I want.
Start cooking them just for a little Crisco. Guess what?
Pop,
the fresh dragons everywhere.
And then the queen, I understand that she's trying to be diplomatic and trying to keep the peace. And she says, "Oh, I don't want to rule over a fucking kingdom of ashes."
Sounds familiar. Yeah, sounds like a little drunk dwarf said the same thing once.
Exactly. A little drunk dwarf did say the same. You want to rule over a kingdom of ashes?
Mm-hmm.
Told her that. And look at how he ended up.
Listen, everybody has that fucking dream, and then something happens. Like they fuck with your kid, and now.
Yo.
You know
when that fucking dragon chopped his fucking dragon in half.
Like straight in half, the whole rider part, like just you have with some wings and shit just fall.
The wings was flying around like
separately. They was just separated. I was like, that's disgusting. You in trouble, nigga. That's all I can say. You
saw his face after he did that?
You in trouble, bro.
Dude, I'm about to lose my other fucking eye.
Dude, are you kidding me? He already understands the wrath
started beef.
Vanilla is gonna be dog. When he came and told her what happened.
He had his head down the whole fucking walk, my guy.
Because he already know. Like, where's she going? Listen, see, the thing about it, when you see Rhaenyra in the beginning, you understand that she already has that darkness in her. She's always reserved that back because of her father, and now the father's gone, and now she's trying to be honorable. But now they've done something to your child.
Oh, yeah.
All bets is off. Everybody gotta go.
Ding, ding, everybody. Ding. We in now.
Everybody gotta go.
When she turned around and you saw that look in your face, what was the first thing? The look in her face. What was the first thing that went through your mind?
Don't end.
Yeah, like
end. End. Show me what happens.
They should have extended that shit at least 15 more minutes because I just wanted to see her fucking reaction. Because dog, it's everybody gotta go. Everybody. Get down or lay down. That's where we at right now.
Shit, dude, it was when I saw her look, and I was like, "Yo, she is not playing no more fucking games. She's gonna let Damon off the fucking leash."
Yep.
Oh no! Yep. Listen.
Yep.
And the thing is, I actually think Damon's angry. He's ready to go off, but I actually think he's afraid of where Rhaenyra might go because she has that darkness. That's why she's drawn to him. She has that in her. And she's not afraid. Like, listen, at this point, she's gone against everything that they've stacked up against her, including the fact that she's not supposed to be in line for the throne.
Yeah, and then the other thing that the brother Damon, he doesn't give a fuck. He lost his brother to this shit. So he's like, I don't give a fuck. That's why he fucking yoked their ass up.
And
listen,
he believes that they assassinated him.
He feels they killed him.
He's not like, oh well, he died. They like, oh, they assassinated him.
They murked my brother, man.
So now
he smelt the cup. He was like,
if ever there was a reason for war,
this is
it.
Just like Michael Jackson, this is it.
And when you saw the fucking sea snake come back, oh, dude, when homeboy fucking was in the bed and his wife was telling him all the shit that was going on about his brother, and he told him, hey, okay, our son left, our son is dead, you left us for 6 years to fight this war, you're barely standing up. Oh, by the way, Damon chopped off your brother's fucking head.
Yep. And but you like his, but I like his reaction. He was like, I knew that shit would happen. God damn it.
He's always been that kind of asshole.
I knew it. Dumbass motherfucker. He said some dumb shit, didn't he? I know he said some dumb shit. Stupid mother.
He's always saying some dumb shit.
He don't know how to keep his mouth shut. Oh well.
And then you have him trying to talk to his wife, and his wife is telling him Nera is keeping the kingdom at peace before she goes to war. She's the only person in there that doesn't want to go to war. She wants to keep the peace first and see what happens. All bets is off.
But yeah, now it changes. It's different now. I mean, but that's what brought him on her side though. It was like, oh, for real? Like she ain't no hothead like that? Like, okay, yeah. I thought she'd be just tripping out and doing stupidity. I guess I'm gonna have to rock with her.
And now that dude, the sea snake's wife says, the sea snake has a fucking patrol bar. He's a master strategist at war.
My man said, she said, you got the seas. The seas, he's like, the seas are yours.
He told you saw that island that I fought for 6 years at? That motherfucker is fortified now.
It's ours. I got that on lock.
We on that shit now. We got
that on lock.
And we're stopped. And you want to starve them to death? We control the seas and the trade route. The wife said, "Yeah, I'll go portray the trade route with my dragon."
I'm gonna watch that. I
got that.
I'm gonna hold that block down. I got you, son.
I got this whole neighborhood right here. Ain't nothing getting through.
Ain't nothing going through, son.
So when I saw that, and I was like, "Yo, they are linking the fuck up." But now the stories change after she lost her son.
Yep.
So listen. Everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go.
Everybody must dead.
Everybody must dead. Everybody must dead. Listen. One thing about her, she big on family and she love her kids to no end. This whole thing, listen, you see what happened when they had the whole exchange when Amar first lost his eye. And the queen was like trying to, like, yo.
She took a blade for her kid.
The fact that she sent him on this mission and this happened to him. Everybody gotta go, Paul. Everybody.
Dude, do you think that Damon wanted this to happen? That's why he had no objections to sending the two boys?
I don't think he had. I don't think he's thinking that deep.
Yeah.
I think he was just like, yo, go ahead, rally up the folk.
He was just prepared to go to war.
Yeah, he's ready.
Listen, you see in the beginning when he becomes was it the red cloak or the yellow cloak? What's his security team?
Oh, the gold cloaks.
The gold cloaks. When he does wild shit, but it's organized. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna get these people, and these people.
Chop them up.
Rhaenyra at this point is like, listen, if they don't bow when I come in the room, fuck them. They go. This is where she at right now. Like, she don't care about none of that shit. You with me, you with him. Off with him. He done. Out of here. We're burning everything. Like this, and this is not where he wants to go because he understands that war, there's no strategy at this point. There's just anger. There's just emotion and whatnot. So, so he's concerned because this will make her unbalanced. She won't think. You know what I mean? Like,
and she has the power not to think.
Or it's not that she won't think; she's gonna think differently.
And Damon's gonna be able to get in her head real quick. He's gonna be like, "Fucking torch them all. Let's kill everything in fucking sight. You want to avenge your son? I want to avenge my brother. Let's fucking fire everywhere."
You ready to go now? Are you ready to go now? Shall we go?
Listen.
Okay, let's go.
Listen, she already on the dragon. She already on the dragon. Like, what?
It's over.
Like, what? Like,
somebody about to.
Oh shit! We forgot about the scene where they came to fucking Dragon's Den and try to give her the fucking peace treaty. We forgot about that.
Oh,
and she made her entrance with the fucking dragon sweep.
Everybody like doing that. Everybody like doing it. They like showing up on Dragon.
They like showing the dragon. Like, nah, you want to talk some shit. I just wanted to hear it while I'm sitting on this dragon. What was you saying?
And I'm gonna land my dragon behind your ass.
Oh yeah. Ain't no running. Ain't no running.
You don't want you leaving before you say all the shit that you got to say.
Son. Yo, sit here for a minute. Yo, let me holler at you. Son. Y'all look cold.
Yeah, because y'all
look cold.
And you was the loudest when you came in. So
you need some Dracarius, baby? I got you.
Like, yeah.
Yo, she walked up on the hand. She's a G. She walked up on that dude. She's like, "Yo, you ain't no hand. Give me that shit, nigga. Toss that joint off the side. You ain't no hand, bro."
And toss that motherfucker right over.
Yo,
Damon, dude, quick with the sword, boy. Damon was like,
"Ain't he though?"
My man was like, "You're not leaving."
He might be part Latin. I don't know.
Yo, he's always trying to cut somebody, bro.
Always, yo, quick to cut a dude, man. Quick.
He takes out the fucking sword.
To the meat.
To the meat.
God damn, bro.
It would save the hand's ass and all his fucking knights is when she landed behind him. When she came up behind him and walked through the whole clique, it said, "Yeah, go ahead, try something."
Do some. No, you
got no power over here, son.
Listen,
you on my block right now. You know what I'm saying? You on my block.
Little toasted night marshmallows all over the damn.
Yo, you saw the two brothers was looking at each other, right?
Yeah, like, listen, nigga, I don't want to be a s'more with you.
Look, she burned you, bro. I'm over here.
The two brothers are looking at each other like, "Oh, you on that side now? And you brought this chick the crown?"
That's how you pledge your fidelity, son. Listen, I brought you your daddy crown. Here you go.
Oh yeah, I thought you might want this. Yeah.
Yep. I think this is important.
I got this. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I cleaned it off and everything. It's clean. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's good.
And then she just walks up with the crown like a G, dude. Like a fucking G.
And bro, it's official right now. But bro, listen,
we at war.
The next season of this thing.
It needs to come out next week.
House of Dragon right now is already poised to outrun Game of Thrones if this shit continues.
I think they can.
It is poised to outrun Game of Thrones, bro. Like the things that they're doing, the stories that they're doing, the Sea Serpent story coming out. Like, yo, he's got to have an incredible story. Listen. This shit's gonna be absolutely bananas or whatnot. I definitely cannot wait for it.
But dude, we have to wait till 2024 for this fucking thing, man.
Listen, I'm not even going by that calendar because at this point, honestly, they're probably gonna push that up. I can't see it taking that long, especially.
It might though, bro, because what they're walking into is war. Like that means that you gotta have dragons on the screen. You gotta have like choreographing that fight. Like that ain't simple, man. That ain't simple. If you want it to look good, you're gonna take some time.
Yo, that CGI that they had when they had the dragons chasing each dude, that was some serious fucking money that they spent on that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to wait long to see this, but if it's gonna be good,
if unless there was no plan to do
a second season. Right.
I cannot see them, missing that. You know what I'm saying? I would expect it probably won't be early 23, probably be late in 23, but I would expect to see this a little earlier. You know what I mean? Like,
you think you're gonna push it up, right?
They're probably being optimistic because of, the VAT. Because listen, at this point, we've only been between the King's Castle and Dragonstone, and now you've got to bring in all the other 7 realms into this thing.
I mean, they're already talking about them.
Yeah.
So the vastness.
We already got a Lannister too. We already got a Lannister in the fucking table.
So the vastness of the other areas is, more so the reason why it would take as long as it takes. But listen, this shit is
dude,
ready to go right now. I'm good, bro. Like,
I got the wife hooked on this thing, so she's like, I gotta wait till 2024 for this shit. I was like, whoa, fuck, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is good stuff, man. I really, we might have to wait, man. It might have to take that long, man. I don't want it to, but
at least they are, doing this thing right, putting the story on its right legs. So fuck it. I mean, if we gotta wait, I'll wait for this. But I'm like,
we got plenty. We gonna have plenty of things in 23 to keep us occupied.
Things in between here and now.
Trust.
My DV already set though, so I'm good.
Boys coming back.
Yo, so this is our final review of the final episode of the House of Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if you haven't watched it, now's the time to binge watch this.
No, if you haven't watched it, what the hell is wrong with you?
I'm gonna
what the hell is wrong with you, Aaron?
I don't know.
And listen, I know that for a lot of viewers, because the heavy language at the time, you might have to watch this thing once or twice to kind of get the gist and the flow of what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's worth it. And if you watch the show, at the end of the show, they always explain what's happening. So even if you missed something, just wait till the end of the show. They will explain the gist of everything that you might have missed so that you understand the show. But I guarantee you, by at least the second episode, you're going to be hooked on this fucking show.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're going to be hooked. Guaranteed.
I just wanted to take a minute to address one of our comments that came in on the game. Thank you for checking in. I know you've been here a bunch of weeks in a row. Are y'all planning on discussing the aggressively okay Black Adam movie? Shameless plug. We have a pre-record and we are putting it up tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. Check the channel tomorrow. You will get all about the aggressively okay movie for Black Adam.
What do you mean by that?
We're talking about, like, it was. I like that term. I'm gonna steal that. Aggressively okay. I need a T-shirt. Aggressively okay. Listen, I'll cut you in. Don't worry about it. I got you. We'll do some T-shirts with that. Aggressively okay.
Hello.
What's up, Louis Berry?
Hey.
Welcome, man.
What's going on?
Appreciate you tuning in. So, also, listen, one thing that we love to bring here is, we talk about the comics, we talk about the movies. We're going to be talking to some of the content creators that make some of this great stuff that we love so dearly. We've got some artists coming in. We've got some book creators coming in. We're going to be interviewing them, so definitely check the channel. We're going to have a lot of great stuff, a lot of great content coming in and whatnot. You do not want to miss this stuff. I promise you. We're going to bring you some great content in a little bit.
There's a lot of great things coming in the horizon. We have a lot of videos that we took from Comic-Con that are becoming posted. Yeah. You guys are going to get the Man Cave review because I got another fucking message today. So you guys are gonna get the view. I'm trying to give you guys different angles of the Man Cave. Okay, now, next week I'm moving back to my original spot because I like
So definitely. Oh no, I think we should leave it up to a vote, man. Put some ones in the chat if you want Leo to stay right where he at. Oh, look at me rhyming, son.
I am close to the alcohol.
You gonna need that. You gonna need it, bro.
I am closer to the alcohol.
Gentlemen, we are 2 weeks, 14 days out from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Listen,
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Go.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm so stoked. I don't
Same.
know what to do right now. Like, listen, listen. The energy around this movie is absolutely incredible, and I so love it. I so love it.
I can't watch. I gotta stay. I gotta like not look at Twitter, and I can't look at Instagram, and I can't look at YouTube. It's gonna hurt me. I like my YouTube, but I can't look at these things because I don't want to see no thumbnails. I don't want to see nothing. I mean, nothing.
The only.
We're going to do a pre-record of the two new
trailers
that came out.
Well, one's a trailer and one's an official clip from the movie that came out today. We're about to go ahead and review those. So you're going to see those up on the channel probably tonight. I think I'll put those up just for time's sake.
All right. I'll watch these.
That's fine.
After this.
These are good.
After this,
hey man, listen. The only thing I think I dropped it in the group chat. It's really not the only thing I heard is that
no.
All I heard,
I'm taking the cans off. I don't want to hear it.
I heard that people left the theater emotional, very emotional after this movie. That's all. That's not a spoiler. I think we all knew that was going to happen anyway.
That's the expectation.
That's the expectation.
Right.
People are leaving emotional, and I expect to be crying like a baby after.
I'm gonna cry every time I see it. I plan on seeing it multiple times.
Hey, it's gonna be a thing too. All right. So listen, it's been a great show. Thank you all for tuning in checking in on us. We appreciate y'all. From Wendeezy, Leo, Big Chase. We appreciate y'all kicking it with us. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.